time to eat, isn't it? Okay, now it's time to eat. Here's Grandpa Will. He's feeding the rabbits.
I give the little guy some water right there.
That's good. There's a little baby.
And then you know what I do too? Sometimes I'll just throw in some hay. That feels sometimes that's
Yes, they need that hay all the time anyway, so.
yeah.
Look at how cute you are, little one.
He is a cutie.
Yeah.
He's very cute. Hi Squeaks. Hi Landon. Hi Sophia. Have a great day.
You guys are in your new cage. How do you like it? I'm not for sure yet. Well, that's okay. Dad's bringing you some food. Let's go see the quail over here. These are quail. And I don't know how good we can see them. Yeah, let's do it this way. They lay little blue eggs. And these guys lay little brown eggs. And these guys are also little blue eggs. Okay, so we have some corn here. Unfortunately, it was getting some ants on it. But what we do is we take this off and we spray it down and we let the corn dry out, and then we give it to the goats and the cows mostly, but the rabbits can also eat them. And also, we have these gourds that we've been growing. These are gourds. These are Blue Hubbard gourds. You can actually eat them, but we make things out of them. Here's our tomato plants. We have a lot of tomato plants. And we also have some, there's a fig tree, a bush, I should say. And we also have some sunflowers. Grandpa Will just made this roof, and the ducks love it, and so do the chickens. See the ducks love it, and so do the chickens. They like to get out of the sunshine. Oh, I gotta show you something else. Oh, and sometimes we have a pond, but we're fixing it right now. But the ducks do like ponds. These ladies are laying eggs. I'll show you. They're gonna get mad at me though. See? That's where the eggs roll. Yeah, so I have a lot of eggs. I wanted to show you this funny guy. He's actually a chicken, but he looks like a turkey, and they call him Turkins. See, he's funny looking, isn't he? This lovely duck is laying on her eggs. She's been laying on her eggs for about a week or two now. And she'll have a bunch of baby ducks in about 2 or 3 weeks. And here's the rest of the chickens. Oh, they knocked over the sawhorse, but that's okay. They really like the shade. See how they all just get under here, the ducks and the chickens both. They like to hide under here where it's shady. Hello, chickens and ducks. This is an apple tree, and we have 3 of them. And also, we have grapevines. One of them got eaten down because the ducks ate them. But that's okay, we can grow more. Here comes Grandpa Will to water all the chickens and ducks.
Could you put that over, babe?
Sure. Well, I just fed the chickens. Look at that one. He's getting in the can. She's getting in the can. You're funny. You go eat the other food. See, like the other chickens. Okay? Thanks. So they've been tearing up their shade cloth, but that's okay. And they're getting a brand new home. Everything looks so messy right now because they knocked stuff over and made poo-poo on things. But that's okay because they're getting a brand new home. We're getting it all ready for them. Look at how many chickens. And we hatched these from little eggs. We put them in the incubator. I know, Rooster. And then they became little chicks. And then they became great big chickens, like this. This is what we call the rabbit hole. And these guys get to live as a colony. They live all together as a big family, and they have dirt underneath that they get to burrow into. So, yeah, they live underground. In the wintertime, it's warm in there. In the summertime, it's cool in there. And Grandpa Will's about to come and bring them their hay and their food and add some more water. They are happy. Okay, here's our two little kitty cats. One of them's real small and one of them's real big. And they were little tiny when we got them. I know. Grandpa's Will is gonna come and feed you. Hi, Tiger. You're a good cat. There's Missy. Oh, she's such a good girl. She is. Hey, don't jump up on me, little Ziggy. Hi, Franco. Hi, Trigger. Hi, Madonna. Next, we're going into where the turkeys live. I have to open this with two hands, so I can't video at the same time. Okay, here we go. Hello, turkeys. How are you today? I see some chickens have come to visit you. You're getting so big. Wow. And they eat food and they drink water, just like all the other birds. And someday they'll lay eggs. And then one of them might sit on their eggs and have even more. Look at what I just found. There's been a chicken laying eggs over here, and we didn't even know it. We'll have to go get those. Those will go to the dogs, because we don't know how long they've been there. But that's fun. I bet it was one of those chickens out there. Here's 3 roosters. They stay in here all by themselves. Here's some more roosters. There's 4 in here. You can see another one over there in the goat area. We'll go over there in a minute. You can't see the other one, but there is another one in here somewhere. Hello, roosters. He said hi back. Hello, cows. Hello, Junior. Hello, Hamburger and Mrs. Hamburger. I see Daddy's filling up your water. We have some new stuff to put in it to keep it from getting so green. In the summertime, it gets really green. But you can see the top of this water is pretty clear. It's just kind of the bottom that's green now. So it's getting better, isn't it, Junior? Cows tend to attract a lot of flies. So we have to put this stuff called diatomaceous earth out and try to keep the flies away. Hi, babies. Hi, little puppies. Hi. Hi, little girl. Hi, little boy. Cuties. Hi. Hi, sweet Charlie. Why, Buford. There's Buford. Wait, am I talking to Buford here? Hi, sweet boy. And there's also Goldie and Lily in here. Hi, Mama. Hi, Boots. Hi, sweetheart. Let me pet you. I know you're so pregnant. Yes, you are. You're going to have babies for us soon. I hope so. You'll feel better. Yeah. You're rubbing up on me and get some scratches, aren't you, Boots? You like scratches? Yeah. Yes, you do. Okay. This is the goat area. We just saw Mama and, well, her name is Greta, and Boots, and they have chickens in here because they go around and eat the bugs. There's a little chick that just hatched over there, and this is Shiloh. Hi, Shiloh. That's Mama. Her name's Gertrude. That's little girl Floppy Ear, and that's little boy Floppy Ear. I'm gonna take another video from this angle. Hello, Mama. How's your day going? How is everybody doing? Everybody looks very good. Good goats. Hi, Shiloh. Hi. You being a good boy? Kind of. Well, keep working on it. I know you can be a good boy. I know you can. Yes, you can. Yeah. Oh, Mama says you can't, but I think you can. Yeah. Okay. Are you making a face at me? Shiloh really likes Mama Goat a lot. Yeah, a lot. Don't you, Shiloh? I know, she's your best friend. She is. I know she is. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Your beard feels wet. I don't know what that is. I hope it's just water. Sometimes they pee on their face to attract the ladies. It's true. It's gross, but it's true. Okay, here's the cows again from the other side. I just picked some dry grass. Let's see if Junior wants it. Hold on now. You can't have any. Okay, you can. Junior decided he didn't want it, so. Oh, Junior does want it. Hi, Hamburger. Okay, you wanted it too. It's just one little strand. Okay. All right, that was fun. Bye-bye. Bye, cows. Here's some more roosters. And they live by themselves, too. Because if they're with the ladies, the hens, they get kind of mean. So the roosters are just living by themselves here. So that way nobody fights as much. So we have tomato plants, but there were these little beetles and caterpillars that were eating them. And so we haven't had very many actually survive that, but we get some. And our sunflowers, it's the end of the season, but we had a whole bunch and they were so beautiful. And then they kind of die back. And then we give them to the cows and the goats and they eat them right up. Oh, and the rabbits too. Here's some garlic chives. You guys, I think I got those from your yard. And here's a pumpkin, a little bitty pumpkin. We're making birdhouses out of the gourds. Here's some of the eggs we collected from the chickens. These are called mealworms. We have what we call a mealworm farm. So we grow the mealworms and we try to make more so that the chickens can eat them because they have a lot of good protein in them. So these are good-sized mealworms and the chickens could eat them. But we want to make more, so we wait until they turn into this form. This is the pupa form. So this is almost like a butterfly when it turns into a cocoon. It has to go into a period of stillness where it doesn't do very much and it's getting ready to become what it was ultimately meant to become, which in this case is beetles. So these are the beetles, and you can see that I've been giving some of the zucchini that we grew from our garden to the beetles and the worms, and they love it so much. They get drinks from it, and they get some of the vitamins and nutrients. So the beetles are laying eggs, and then we sift those eggs into little containers, and you can see they start growing again. These are some of the smaller mealworms that grew from the eggs before. And they'll go through the same process. They'll turn into pupa and then beetles, and we'll get more and more and more for the chickens. The end.